Expats, Philippines.
I'm still fighting. Oh, got to start up the old tab. Starting up tab, this should take 20 minutes. Please bear witness. The slowest Samsung computer ever manufactured on the planet Earth. Hello, people, if anybody's there yet. No, not yet. 31 seconds.
Where is my
Nobody yet.
YouTube? So there's
wow, we're popular today. Look at that. Still zeros. Hello.
live.
Hello.
There's no notification yet.
Oh, geez.
I don't have notification yet. So, yeah, it's just coming.
Now. It's slow today.
So hopefully they notified. That's me. One. Hello.
There's one. Hello now. Four people. Hello.
Hello, everybody. Hello. Welcome to our live here in South Pats.
Sorry we're a little bit late, but
sorry.
the problem is with the people at YouTube making us a minute late.
Hello, Andres, Sir Sagoraiku. Welcome to our live. Hello, Bruce. Hello, Donna
Bruce.
Marie, my sis friend. How
Hello,
are you?
Ontario.
How is everybody? Hello, Drake and Drake. Good morning from the Philippines. Welcome to our live. It's
Here's why
nice
we're
to
late.
see you guys here again.
They're running ads before they run the live. Can you believe that? They're running ads before they run the live.
How is everybody? How?
There we go. Sorry, kids, I'm still adjusting things here. All right. I, once again, have no data, just my ugly face. No data. So I cannot see the chats on here.
Hello, Artwin Monroe. Welcome again to our live. Hello, Zoe. Hello, Zoe. Hello, Gartrabel. Good morning from the Philippines. It's nice to see you guys here again.
Maybe I'll go on Chrome.
Don't worry.
This will do it. I hope.
Don't worry. See,
Hope they can hear me.
Seven bills. Oops.
Can they hear us all right? Can we see the cat inside? No.
Friend
We ate it. We ate the cat. He was here already this morning. He got his treat
And
a belly full of extras from leftovers from last night. So he's off somewhere in a shady spot, keeping cool, sleeping.
sometimes he's over there, away from the plants.
Yeah, he sleeps on our balcony up here because it's clean, safe,
Yeah.
shaded, and away from the dogs and stuff.
But not closer to the plants because it's already we have a small deck and we have some plants, so it's not easy. Like when I go out, I might trip over the cat and bite me.
I still don't see any chat on here. I have the slowest internet in the world.
Thank you, sis friend, for the hugs. Hugs back.
Okay, it doesn't work. Unless, oh, wait a
Yes,
minute.
thank you, Art Monroe, for the
View channel.
hit like button.
What is going on here? Me?
Nelson, chill na.
View channel. Yeah, I gotta have this up so I can see what you guys are saying to me. and it's not.
Yeah. The messages is not appearing to the screen of the tablet.
Yeah, it's treating me like I have no messages, just my ugly puss. So
What's this?
it's obviously some kind of a mistake.
What's this?
Ah,
Cannot read my eyes.
with
What's
GJ,
this? What's that? Raid for guy?
he says he's good morning from Virginia.
Yeah,
It's a
good
state.
morning. Raid for guy from Virginia. Virginia.
It's a
I can't
state.
read. I can't read properly the RAID raid. I can see it well.
Okay, I hit live.
Welcome to our live.
And I get ads again. I'm getting
Just-
ads before my live opens.
Just read this. Oh,
I'm just gonna, hang on, let me throw this away. Power off. Anybody want a really good deal on a Samsung pad?
I will-
A7, 6 or something? It's just, it no longer shows me chat. So let's see. Let's hit the like button. Yes, people, please punch the like button in passing during the chat. It really helps our video get out there to more eyes. And then Ashley can get a little house. Right. Sound is good. Good. Oh, maybe you should use the tablet as a camera instead of the phone. Well, the tablet has a worse camera than my phone. The phone is far and away better quality unit. We have a Nikon Z30 that we bought a year ago to do this editing, or not this editing, but to do this channel with. But it's too clunky compared to a phone. It's easier with the phone. We have it and we could tie it in to do live, but it's such, you got to put the camera up. You got to turn the camera's Wi-Fi on. You got to plug the Wi-Fi into your phone. The phone has to have the right software to receive the signal in the video. Then the video has to go from the phone's software out of there and into YouTube. And then YouTube has to, I just use the phone. It works fine. How hot is it? Well, it's hot enough. I'd rather be sitting here without a shirt on. It's that hot. It's about, right now it's 9 a.m. So I would say it's around 29 Celsius. Can you see that? What it is, the temperature?
my very slow.
Let me try and find the temperature here. Because now you got me curious.
My phone is very slow, my other phone. So I'm trying to find 29 degrees.
29 Celsius. Today, with the humidity, though, it probably feels more like 35 here right now. It is hot. Hot. Damn hot. Hot as the sun.
Hello, Listerine. Welcome to our live again. It's nice to see you again here. Hey, Nelson, your employer saying anything about showing down on the trucking business in
Yes.
Canada because of fuel prices?
Yes, they are saying, no, there's no slowing down. My industry is garbage. So as long as you guys keep going out and buying big screen TV sets and boxes of Cheerios, I've got a job. So there's always trash. Unavoidable. The last part of the trucking industry that is directly affected due to the economy is waste disposal, waste removal. So it's a good gig. You'll never get rich, but I guarantee you'll never be out of work. Not one day in your life. No job loss risk doing that.
Donna is sharing on her timeline. Thank you so much for sharing.
I'm just checking something here to try to get the temperature with the humidity included.
Temperature, yeah, 29.
It is partly, it says right now it is 30 according to the Weather Channel, and it feels like 33. It's going to go to 35, which should feel like 38 or 39 by midday. The high today is going to be 35. No chance of rain. UV index is 7, which is pretty low. And it's going to be hotter than heck by noon hour. Geez, yeah, it's going to be hot, boys.
Listerine. Hey Ashley, do you hate the humidity and heat, or are you are so used to it that it doesn't bother you? Western complain a lot about weather, those big babies.
I'm not big.
Yeah, I'm used to it, but it's nice to have an A to sleep with AC at night.
Yeah, we do the AC at night. Like lately, we've been running the AC in the afternoon and then hiding in there for 2 hours in the afternoon to have a nap to cool down because the heat just takes the energy right out of you. The fan is going in the house today as it goes every day. It's running. We got a big ass box fan on the floor. And we had two of them, but one of them expired. So we still have one running 2 years out down the road. It's still going. So we're happy with that. Yeah, AC at night, definitely till at least midnight. And then one of us will wake up and shut it off, open the windows, and the breeze through the house at that point is enough for us to sleep. It's still 24, 25, 23 maybe at night at this time of year. So it's still warm. But when you're used to surviving 35 degrees, 23 feels very cool. So, oh.
But sometimes we also use in the daytime for an hour to
Yeah.
cool down. Nelson is spoiling me sometimes.
Yeah, she's spoiled until she sees the electrical bill. When she sees the electric bill, she's going to be like, no more AC. And we're going to go back to caveman trilogy, caveman days. It'll be nasty hot in here. When she sees the power bill this month, oh my goodness. I bet the power bill ends up around 2,500, maybe 3K this month because we're running the AC like crazy.
Gart Rebels said, was there a ban on eating some fish?
Ban?
Not me.
No, I don't eat fish, man.
Doesn't
She
eat
even
fish.
says seafood, I freak out.
Seafoods. Yeah.
Seafood, like when we did the last video when we were walking and she released the secret slipped out about the cubes and that they were made out of seaweed, and it took me about 3 seconds to clue in, and then I went, ah, that was genuine. That was not for the camera. I had no idea that those little cubes in my coffee was seaweed.
But
Yeah.
but it's okay with him when I am cooking fish and frying. It doesn't matter to him.
No, it's a little smelly sometimes, but I ignore it. It's not bad. I don't get sick of fish. I have no interest in the flavor. Like, beef has an overall flavor, no matter what cut you're using. Pork has an overall flavor, no matter what you're using, bacon or if you're using pork chops. Fish is the same. I just have no interest in fish. I don't have any.
But it's good. It's yummy.
Yeah, I know.
Beautiful.
Even when I take those fish oil pills, we've all experimented with this, right? Because the doctor tells us it'll help lubricate our blood so that it moves through our body with better, smoother, softer, easier, whatever. The blood moves easier with the fish oil in there. Lubrication, that's the word I'm looking for. But have you noticed what it does to your breath? You eat a couple of fish oil a day. And after 2 or 3 days, people are all moving away from you on the escalator and on the elevators. They're all moving away at the restaurant, the museum, the bar.
Well, you have to candy. I mean candy.
Yeah.
To remove the smell of the fish or brush your teeth. Sometimes you need like 2 to 3 times you have to brush your teeth.
Yeah. So uh, something has happened that I'm sure most of you are quite aware of. If you're in Canada, you're certainly aware of it, but 2/3 of our viewers are in the US. Now, I'm not saying we're going to become Dallas North in Alberta, but you may have heard that there was a plebiscite, which means if you can get enough people to sign on a document, there's a number. Once you get past that number, it gives the people the right to have a vote about a certain topic that is in the plebiscite. So the plebiscite was about Alberta leaving Confederation, leaving the country, becoming its own nation, which personally I don't think will ever happen. And as far as whether it will happen or not, I don't really have an opinion because I don't have the right to have an opinion, which is a fact, because I don't live there. So I would not benefit and I would not feel the downside of it. So I don't really have the right to have an opinion about that. But just to let you guys in America know, if you don't already, the plebiscite was easy to get done. There is now going to be a vote to leave Confederation in October. I forget the date. I think it's the 23rd, I believe, of October. They're going to vote whether Alberta stays in Canada or leaves. I can't believe it. Wow. That blew my mind when I read that online. But that's what's going on. So, yeah, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to think about that. I mean, that's a powerful thing in Canada. People really get their blood up about that stuff. But I don't know what the Americans think about it.
Hello, Mita Fermin. Welcome to our live. Nice chatting with you on the messenger.
Sorry, I'll get back to this. Was there a bad any? I hope you had a great weekend. I see you have a jungle in your balcony. Someone likes your plants. Asley has a jungle on the balcony, yeah. Our next door neighbor, he hates it. He's very military. Things should be clean, spotless, and well arranged. He's not into the jungle motif at all. But anyway,
Not even one.
our side of the balcony is where the plants are, so he's okay with that. Hello, Methafermin. Welcome from LA. You are, I guess. What's the magic time of day in the Phils? Magic time? Your magic time? Very early in the morning or evenings before sunset. Magic time. Define magic time. Well, remembering this is a family program. Family time. A magic time of the day. I would say I do love it early in the morning when I go downstairs. If I go downstairs in the morning, it's about 6 or 6:30 a.m., 7 maybe a.m. And if it's in the cool part of the season, not the hot, there's a lot of steam rising off the ground. There's a fog bank that floats around. And there's no wind. There's never wind early in the morning. Never. None at all. So it just hangs there, this haze. And you see kids coming and going on their bikes, and you see people going off to work, and it just has a different sound, a different feel to it, a different look that I wish I could capture on video or photo, but you got to be in it. It's like being in a painting, sort of.
Welcome, Tom Smith, to our live. It's nice to see you again here. This message.
Comes out of your pores. Which one? Mita?
My husband has an issue with
No, Tom, I don't do
Barbie.
shellfish either.
I know
No,
it's
no
good for
shellfish.
you, but yeah.
No fish. Oh, no. It's like liver. But if you just put some spices on it, it'll taste good. Anything tastes good if you put 60 grams of this crap on it. I brought this from Canada. For my spaghetti. But yes, I do not want to eat that or liver. No fish food, no liver.
Yes, metformin. He has also an issue with the garlic. He doesn't like garlic, but
Sorry. Sorry, kids.
with my menu, there's always garlic.
Yeah, she sneaks in the garlic. Like when I was sick, when I had a chest congestion, when I had that, well, actually, I had a minor form of pneumonia, and she gave me the garlic then twice a day. And I just about, the first time she gave it to me, I almost hit the floor. It was covered in honey, right? But it goes, that flavor punches through that honey like a dart through a balloon full of helium. Just bam. Ugh. I still shake at the thought of the flavor. Fish oil actually comes out of the pores. Oh, great. Well, then, yeah, okay, Bruce, I can believe that. I can believe that. Like, you smell, man. You smell like a guy in New York who's selling mackerel on the sidewalk, just in the 50s, you know? It's like, you want some cigars here? Anyway, I heard the natives will not vote, let the separation have saying it's their land. Yeah, well, yeah, I know Tom Smith about the natives and it's their land and whatnot. And yeah, that could be argued. It's not like we wandered in and handed them a check, did we? So yeah, the courts actually, I believe the courts will eventually hand it back to them, or at least they'll hand back at least at minimum 51% control on what happens on Canadian soil. It is going to happen. The left-wing courts right now, they will give it back, and the natives. I will not get into saying whether they have a right to it or not. They certainly have a right to better representation than they have as a people within Canada. But I don't know, man. I can't go there. I don't know enough about it, and I don't want to irritate people, and I don't want to. If I don't know enough about something, I shouldn't talk about something that sensitive.
Yeah, right.
So, LPG prices have gone crazy up. Garth, Ravel,
Yeah.
I just checked yesterday or day before yesterday. We were paying 950 pesos. It has now gone up to 1,700 pesos, and that was 2 days ago. It could have gone up again. So, yeah, it's doubled. It's gone up 90+%. Yep. We go through about a tank every month and a half. If lately we don't need to heat water for a bath because it's so hot in the daytime now, you don't need to heat it up. I just pour water into the tub in there and I let it sit for 3 or 4 hours, and then I go and I wash. And the water warms up sufficiently because it's so hot. The ambient temperature is hot. It warms this body of water up a little bit, and you can have a bath. And the water here, the cold water here, is not like it is coming out of a tap in Canada. It comes out of a tap in Canada. It's from 8 feet underground, at least, and the temperature down there is a constant 50 degrees, something like that. And if it's 50 degrees, the water's going to stay damn cold, really cold, seriously cold. Whereas here, the pipes are a few inches under the ground because there's no frost season here, so there's no reason to bury them any deeper. So they're under the ground a few inches. And the water gets heated up by the sun heating the soil up in the pipes. So the temperature of the water coming out of the tap, excuse me, is more like in the mid 70s. 75 degrees the water. So it's not quite excuse me. I don't know what's going on. I got a
Drink
frog.
water.
I got this. It's fine.
Water, it's sweet.
Anyway, the water is not cold. It's not warm. It's not quite tepid, but it's not cold. Not cold. At Asley's old place, at her old house in Los Banos, the pipes were out underneath the street, and the pavement would get so hot that the water in the pipes, if you had a shower midday, the water coming out would be hot. Hot water coming out of the pipes, yeah. Just from the heating of the pipes under the street.
Welcome to Lothar Stemen 775.
Lothar Stem,
Welcome to our live.
do you have your own house? Not yet. That's the reason why I'm running the channel. I don't have the money to buy Asley property, okay? I don't have the money. I wasn't fortunate in life. I did some stupid things. Not stupid things. I didn't go to jail, but I made poor decisions throughout my life that made me end up where I am today, which is not a bad thing, I'm saying, but financially, I am not wealthy. So what I'm doing is running this channel, trying to get it popular enough that it offers enough money every month that Asley can put the money in her bank. The monies from the channel, all of it, go to her bank account. She is saving to buy a piece of land. And then we're going to buy a house, or either a prefab house and put it on, or have one built on the land. This will take about another 5 years, I estimate. So that's what we're doing. So when we're both around 65 or 70, she'll get a house.
Years old by the time.
Yeah, she'll be
65. Sorry.
65. She'll get a house at 65. But her reason for wanting the house is so that when she passes away, she has something to leave her family, her grandkids and her son, and her family, her nephews, and whoever, whatever, however it works out in the end.
The main reason is so that we have our own house on the ground, that I can plant vegetables and herbs on the dirt.
We got to hurry up.
Yeah.
Thank you, babe. I need room. My wife Lola has a green thumb on orchards. She ads. Oh, here it is. Where is it? There we are.
Disappear.
I love the smell and the colors. Have a thumb. Yeah, Asley has mint growing out there, and you can smell that every time you walk past. If you just touch the plant, you smell the mint.
Sweet basil has the fragrance. Sweet basil.
What are you doing here? What's this?
Just remove. Yeah, it's
Okay.
advertisement.
Let's see. Years ago, Andrea says, years ago, our mother made a mixture of honey and garlic, gave it to Harry. He thought he was trying to kill him. We're both watching tonight. Hello. Yes, Andrea and Harry, get in a plane, get your asses over here. We'll take care of you. Bring a little money. You don't need much. It's the Philippines. We will put you in a hut on a beach on the ocean. Leave you there for 2 days. You can pick up some. You can pick up some rum, some beer, some wine, and you guys can just mellow out. It's worth the trip, believe me. Tom Smith, I'll let the politics go. If you will, at least eat a harmless fish stick. Well, actually, fish sticks, I'm okay with fish sticks because they're like the McDonald's of fish. So I think they fill them full of sugar or something. Fish sticks are actually not bad. I'll eat them, but they're not my favorite food, but I'll eat them. They're kind of up there with craft dinner. It has a strange attraction that I haven't figured out yet, but I do find myself eating it on occasion when I know it's like a box of Coca-Cola or something. It's bad.
We don't add sugar to the fish.
No, but the manufacturers, these guys in Canada and US, they do.
Oh.
They do something to the fish sticks to make them edible. Let's see, Tom says, I'll be your new neighbor. I love Asley's plants. Well, there's no rooms available at the inn right now. Once people move in here, they tend to stay. The landlady and landlord are nice people. And there you can do basically what you want here as long as you're not harming anybody else, and everybody puts up with everybody else. I don't remember if you remember a TV show in the States. If you remember a television show called Northern Exposure about that wacky doctor trapped in Alaska in that small town. This place is like the tropical version of Northern Exposure. There's a lot of very eclectic people here, nice people, smiling people. It's quite a place. It's quite a place.
Welcome, Donald Haley. Say hello to your wife, Jonah.
You guys are bona fide celebrities now. Listerine, thanks. No, not really. There's this fellow he's on. He's from Australia, and he's doing really, really well. He's growing his channel much faster than me, but he tends to go for drama, and I don't want to invent drama. I don't want to do that. He's good at it though. He's like a great storyteller, and he comes up with these great stories and stuff, and it's interesting. But it's not my thing. It's not my bag. I heard that Mike, the old fellow Mike from the States, he's about 70 years old. Him and his missus got into an issue of some sort. I don't know really exactly what happened, but they've gone Splitsville. So yeah, he's not having a good time either. And I imagine his ex is not either. But anyway, you're gonna have a great. You're soon gonna be in the leagues of Gio Rike, old dog. That's what everybody says, man. But like YouTube, they're kind of funny. I make these great thumbnails, and then people watch for like if it's okay, if it's a 10-minute video, people watch for 3 minutes and 23 seconds, maybe 4 minutes, and they're gone. With YouTube, the trick is to get them to stay past the halfway point of a video. So whether your video is 5 minutes or 50 minutes, you need to keep them for half, or you don't get shown that much more. And if you don't get shown more, you don't get more subscribers. And I'm picking up a couple of subs a day, 1 or 2 subs a day. So it's growing slowly, but it's not growing like crazy. It's doing all right. I don't mind it. I'm fine with it the way it is. Donald, good morning, Donald. How are you? And Jonna, sorry. Good morning. How are you guys doing? We're fine. We're good. We're frying. We have we had the AC on yesterday most of the day, and we have the big box fan on today. And we're good. How are you guys doing up there on the farm? Donald has a great, nice house, and he has this beautiful big plot of land there, and he's got fruit trees and everything there. He's even got a spot down, and there's a little lower section. I don't know. I looked at it and I thought, Donald, you should put a fish farm in there. You should like maybe put a pile of dirt there to close off that pond, fill it up with water, and maybe put a fish farm in there.
They will have piggery. Chona will handle that.
Oh, she's gonna have a piggery.
She's a good businesswoman. And when you're in Canada, we will meet Jonah and me, and she will teach me some business online.
That's good.
Yeah.
Asley wants to grow a business online selling some stuff, like maybe a what do you call that? A store on something.
Yeah.
An Amazon store or a TikTok store,
TikTok
eBay store or something. So we're looking at that too. Greetings from Oiler City. I built a house last year in the Philippines. I'm just city bus driver. I'm not rich, but I found a way to build it cheap. I'm going to see it in mid-May, 4 weeks vacation.
Wow, congratulations.
Often it's us guys that never went to college and never got rich and learned how to make money count that are better at producing miracles later on. Like, let's see. Okay, you drive a bus. I assume Oiler City, you're Edmonton, Alberta. So you drive a bus. How many people get on that bus every day and have a house built in the Philippines? Probably like none. But, we're the thinking ones because we have to. So you're doing good. Glad to see that. Glad to see that. We were looking at videos last night about homes you could build for as little as 8 or 10,000 US. And they're smaller homes, which is fine because we don't need a lot of room. Asley wants to get a small lot. There is a lot available locally where we live, and we're negotiating with the landlord about maybe doing something about that. So she may buy it right here. This dream house will happen in due time, I have faith. Yes, it will happen. Somehow it'll happen. There are, if nothing else goes my way, in Canada, there's a lot of things called banks. And you just walk in with a note and they give you money. It's amazing. Then I get on a plane and I'm out of there. I'm just kidding. Have a greet and meet with volunteer donation. Asley property, great idea, man. Many of us in the West would like to help. Well, you can. There's if you want to make a donation and you don't want YouTube to take a big cut. Under the channel, the main page, and you hit more in the description bar. Hit more, and down below it shows Asley's channel, her YouTube channel, which you guys should visit and subscribe to if you haven't already. And there's also a buy me a coffee link down there. And buy me a coffee, they take much less of a cut than YouTube does themselves. YouTube takes like 25% of every dollar you donate or something like that for themselves. And I think that's outrageous. They're taking donations that's not donated to them, but they say, well, it's our platform, so they just reach in and take it. So that's kind of scummy, I think, but whatever the case is. If you guys want to make a donation, the better way to do it is to go to Buy Me a Coffee below and go that way. They take way less than YouTube takes for themselves. Have a greet and meet for a volunteer donation for Asley property. A meet and greet. Well, we could try to organize that, but I don't really think I have enough people that could come yet. I'm not a big enough channel. Local people. There might be, let's see, okay. There's Chris, there's Donald, there's a couple of others that we haven't met yet. They're from Manila. So there might be 6 people that could show up, six couples, and that's it at this point. So I don't think it would really go anywhere yet. I'm not big enough channel yet. But for the future, it's an idea. I mean, if I ever grow up, I ever blow up and take off like one of the larger channels, these guys that have 10, 20, 30,000 subs, that sure, it would work then. Is there a viable amount for the land you're aiming at? Right here where we are, it's expensive. But it's expensive not just in our village, it's expensive everywhere in the surrounding region here. There's a lot of industry coming through here. There's a major tollway being built going past here, just a few miles off to the that way. And because of that, they feel that industry is going to move in here, buy up land, and start building industrial. Because of that, the property values have gone way up. And since the last 3 years, since we've been here, property values have doubled here in 3 years. So we think about buying it here because if it's doubled, it may double again and again. and that property value when Asley passes away will be that much more than if we bought property on Mindoro Island or something where you can still buy it for 1,000 pesos per 100 square per meter. So yeah, it depends on where you buy it. If you buy it here, it can be 2,500 to 3,500 per square meter. And if you need 100 square meters, you're talking about, well, $9,000 Canadian and about 6,500 US, 6,200 US per 100 square meters. Per 100 square meters, for those guys in the US, don't know meters. It means 32 feet, 32 feet, 32 feet, 32 feet. That's 100 square meters. Something like that. So it's not that much land. It's enough if you have a tiny house and you can have a small garden. It's enough. So Asley would be fine with that. She says, you can talk to that, babe, if you want.
Tom Smith, is it Ashley or Ashley? The second one is the correct one.
Aslie.
Thank you.
It is not pronounced Asli. It's Asli. Hello from Canada, Seaweed Hero. How you doing, bud?
Welcome to our channel.
I did in Mindanao. Where are you? Lola Steme 8775. I can't. How do you say that? I don't know. I did it in Mindanao. We are on Luzon, 85 kilometers south of Manila, just near the border of Quezon province. So we're south of Manila, but north of the Visayas. So. I didn't know Asley has her own channel also. Oh yeah, she does. You guys, if you go to do a search on YouTube called Filipina Sweet, and you'll see her smiling and waving like this, and that's her channel. Or you can simply go to our main channel page, and in the description, click on that, and down below is her channel link. You can link to her channel and save it and subscribe if you wish. We hope that you do.
I'll be active there when he's in Canada, and I will be giving some tips for growing old gracefully.
Yeah.
It's also for men and women.
She can grow old gracefully. I'll grow old spasmodically. That's what I'll do. Let's see. Visiting in January and February will mostly be in Metro Manila. We'll go to Tagaytay, Coron, Baguio. Yeah, that's a pretty good layout. Manila has a lot to offer. You could spend 3 to 5 days in Manila just going to the giant mall, Asia Mall of Asia. That's a couple of days by itself. And then you could go also to the Fort Santiago, and you can go to the what is that giant church? Cathedral of Manila. Manila Cathedral. That church, I mean, you don't have to be a church guy. If you're amazed by old architecture that is just crazy huge, like the pyramids, things like that, you have got to see the inside of this church. There's got to be 100-foot ceiling, at least, and these giant circular stands going up. Like they're as big around as a pool table, okay? Giant slabs of rock going up and supporting a canopy ceiling like this. And this thing goes on for like a city block under one roof. And it's just massive, huge. It's amazing. When you go in, remember to take your hat off. That's required when you go into the cathedrals here in the Philippines. It's amazing though. And then you can go to Coron, of course. Coron, El Nido, and Baguio has, if you got a camera, wow. I've heard it's something else. I want to go, but haven't got there yet. Tagaytay, we've been there. Art Park Garden.
Be close to Tagaytay.
We are close to Tagaytay when you're thinking Canadian distances for anything. If you live in the Philippines, Tagaytay is about 4 hours on a bus, a couple of buses to get there. About 4 hours total.
Less than
3 hours.
Like 1 hour to
Calamba.
Turbina, Calamba, and then about an hour to Tagaytay.
So a couple of hours. You have to get on a coach here.
2 to 3.
You go to Tagaytay, then you have to go across the street and catch a van to Tagaytay. Actually, you take a coach from here to Turbina.
Turbina, Calamba.
Turbina is a bus station in Calamba. And then you get to the Turbina terminal, you hop out, you go across the street where there's another terminal, And there they have Toyota vans that carry like 10, 12 people. They stuff you into the vans, and they go up to Tagatai, to the bus barn there. Once you get there, you hop out of the van, get into a tuk-tuk or a trike. He will take you up to wherever you want to go, overlooking the lake, or down to the lake if you wish. We did a video about this the other day. Starbucks Tagatai. If you haven't seen it, check it out. Did the cat come back? Yes, today.
Always.
He's not here now, but he's been here today already.
Yeah, like 3 times a day.
Yeah, 2 or 3 times a day he comes to the door. I want some treats. Hello. Give me some candy. Hi.
I just don't like the cat inside the house or on the small deck, because I'm afraid I step over the cat.
This one here is up. I don't know any of these places by call. I know that, but I don't know where it is.
Bicol, yeah, it's in south. It's like Bicol is like 8 hours from here.
Yeah, we wouldn't be on that trip. But Manila, the National Cathedral, yeah, you got to see it. Gotta.
Yeah, Camarines Sur is a beautiful place. Bicol is nice and the food is great also. You will love it there. Nice beaches.
Nah, everywhere's nice beaches in the Philippines.
Yeah.
That's what I like about it. Let's go to the beach. Okay, 3 hours that way, 2 hours that way, 2 hours that way, down to Lucena, 2 hours that way. Beach, beach, beach. It's so nice. See, yes, the Manila National Cathedral. We've been there a couple of times. You got to run a gauntlet of guys handing out little pieces of paper about the history of the church and stuff. Just give yourself a break. Buy one from one of the guys, the vendors that are selling them. They're kind of aggressive. They really try to get you to buy these little pieces of paper that explain the place and stuff. And just give them the 50 pesos or whatever, 20 pesos, whatever it is, and then buy one. And then the rest of the guys will see that you've been flagged, and they'll let you go without constantly, row after row of them trying to sell you the same document. It's an interesting thing anyway. If you're in Dumaguete, you would definitely grow a lot faster and would be a star of the Philippines vlogger world. You're an odd location for most experts. Yeah, there's a few guys here. I find that the expats that are here stay away from the Dumaguete, Valencia crowd because, how do I put it? They're not party hounds. They don't like to sit around and go to the same cafe or the same bar and drink beer with the guys every day and stuff like that. They're very private, personal, bookish kind of people. That's not a bad thing. They're thoughtful people. They just want to be left alone and do their thing. So they end up in places like in the middle of Luzon, which is like living in Saskatchewan. There's not a hell of a lot to do around here, really, compared to a place like Dumaguete or Bacall or down on Bohol, stuff like that, places like that. But it has its nice features. This small town. It's imagine going to a village in Alberta, Saskatchewan, or Manitoba, a village with 300 people, maybe 500 people. That's where I live here. It's a tropical version of Maple Creek, Saskatchewan, or something like that. Intramural too, yeah. As they did the drinking contest in Intramural.
Yeah.
Any scuba diving near you? Scuba diving is everywhere. The closest diving area that's good to Manila is if you go to the island of Mindoro. You would take a bus out of Manila down to Batangas and to the port of Batangas. You get on a ferry, you go on a couple of hours over, it's a 2-hour ride, that's about it, over to island of Mindoro. There are lots of dive camps there, diving camps. And there's lots of coral reef around that island. It's pretty famous there. There's the turtles are swimming in some of the bays there and stuff. There's a lot of dive camps right on Mindoro Island, and it's really inexpensive on Mindoro compared to the more well-known islands and locations.
And when we went there last time, I saw a blue starfish the first time. It's beautiful.
Our park gardens. Watch the video, A Nice Town Down by the Lake. Any thoughts about the current economic fuel shortage in the Philippines? Ooh, yeah. Well, as they say, natural gas for our stove has gone up from 950 to 1,700 pesos, so it's doubled in price almost. Price of diesel has doubled. Price of gasoline has almost doubled. It's gone up probably 75%. It's up. It was up slightly more than 90 pesos, over 90 pesos, and it was a couple of months ago. It was down around 57, so almost doubled. The guys that are running the jeepneys are taking a kicking. They have basically just decided, many of them have just decided not to go to work. They just, why bother? I have no interest in going to work if I'm not going to make any money. So the jeepney just sits in the parking lot and they don't go to work. So now you have 1/3 of the jeepneys not operating on a given day anywhere in the Philippines. And in places like Manila, where jeepneys are the way to travel for 90% of the population, that gets pretty bad. The jeepneys that do show up are packed. So trying to get on one now is, you wait longer for it and then you can't get on it because it's still full. It's all full. So it's been very hard on those guys, and they have received a payout from the government. The guys that run the trikes, the tuk-tuks, and the guys running the jeepneys have all received a cash injection in the form of a check from the government. There was huge lines of guys going in to get their assistance to meet the cost of fuel here. The other day I saw it on the news. So they're getting help from the government, but the government here, they don't have a lot of deep pockets for stuff like that. When they borrow money on the International Bank Exchange, the Philippines doesn't have a AAA credit rating, so the problem is when they borrow money to get over tough times, it costs them more, and it's harder for them to pay it back. So they try to stay away from that. And what they do is they just ask the people, tighten your belts and try to survive. And that's what they're doing. They have had 5,000 peso assistance grant. Okay. Well, something blew up outside. Philippines.
It's just a firework.
It's a firework. Firework or a coconut or something in a fire.
No, it's firework. I'll be making a mulberry smoothies and fries. So I will have to go to the kitchen.
Okay, I'll change the seats. Asley is going to make...
I'm going to make a mulberry smoothies. Mulberry, we have a small mulberry tree on the deck, and we got enough fruit to make a smoothies. And I will make also a potato fries. So I'll go to the kitchen, and Nelson will take care of everything here.
Okay, you go ahead. I'll switch your seats.
Okay.
So, Asley, don't forget that when you go to push the button on that lovely little machine, that grinder of yours, that you turn off your mic. Because
Maybe
it goes...
I have to...
It's very bad. The blender is wicked. I turned off the noise control, the noise cancellation on the mic, so if that thing keeps popping off outside, you may hear it. So you hear what I'm talking about. Noise canceling headphones to drown out the hawkers. No, I just give them a few shekels, and I give them a few shekels, and I get in there and get it done. It's easier than saying, oh, no thank you, Paul, no thank you, no thank you, no thank you. They're pretty aggressive. And this is how they make a living. So they need to sell these things. I'm in the province with no expats, but 300 meters from the sea. Similar like in Rocky Mountains foothills for hunting. No, not many people around. You probably heard the last one go off. That's good. Province with no expats. Are you down in the south? The south? Yeah, I'd be careful down there. If I was down there, I would worry. Ashley, do you have your own house? I was going to build a dirty kitchen instead of using propane. I was wondering about smokeless wood burners in the Philippines. The chimney work there or no? I don't know. People that do cook here out on the fire, there's a heck of a lot of smoke. I know that. There's smokeless stoves have really not made an impact here because it's an expense that most people don't want to deal with. They generally have an open fire outside of their house if they don't have the money for propane, or if they do have the money for propane, Mom wants that stove and or for propane for natural gas. Mom wants that stove in her kitchen. She loves that
Yeah, I like that.
instead of cooking on wood.
I also like cooking using
Is your mic-
woods, the dry woods. There's a lot of dry woods everywhere
Oh
here.
yeah. There's
And
scraps
if I
all over.
could cook here, I can do that, but we don't have place here to cook
No.
using the dried woods.
Not in the apartment, we don't. No.
Yeah.
Cheese sticks and banana smoothie, please. Bruce misses your cheese sticks.
I get this. Look. Mulberry.
Mulberries off her tree. She has a tree growing on the balcony out of a pot. It's about 5 feet high, this tree. And when you walk down, it's a scrawny little skinny tree sticking up. It's like a raspberry bush kind of thing, and it produces mulberries. And they're about this long, and they're red. They're about an inch and a half long, and they're red initially and black when they're ripe. And they make a lovely little jam and stuff like that, I guess, mulberry jam. And I've never tasted mulberry though, but Asley loves it. Where did you get your blender? I don't know, Asley, where did you get your blender?
Huh? I bought it in TikTok.
She bought it on TikTok.
It's only 700 pesos when I bought it in TikTok.
Is your mic off or on?
Huh?
Mic on or off?
It's on.
Okay. Okay, don't forget before you push that
Oh
button.
yeah.
Thank you, babe. Because that blender is the 1960s experience, man. It's vicious. You could put a tree in there, it would eat it alive. It would eat it alive. So that's where she got her blender. Yeah. What else did I want to talk about today now that I've caught up on the chats? What was it? It was something else. I don't remember now.
Your new testosterone.
No, not that. Something here. I can't remember. Maybe it was the stuff going on in Europe. The last video I made about maybe not coming here now and the reasons why not to come here right now. I had a few people get ticked off at me. Filipino people saying, we need the tourists. Please don't do that. And I was saying, like, it's not the tourists that I was trying to keep away. I was just suggesting that they wait a while. But yeah, it turns out I'm going to be right, because now that crazy guy in the States, he's going to turn around and he's turning off the Straits of Hormuz, blockading it, so nobody can get through. So if our tankers can't get through, the approved tankers can't get through. So now he's holding the world hostage. They can't get their oil. They can't get their aircraft fuel. They can't get anything because he's not getting his way. And other people are saying, this is a huge gain. Some people are getting very wealthy off the futures market for the price of oil. if you all notice on Monday, Monday, George Bush has all, or not George Bush, Sunday, Monday, that Mr. Trump has all kinds of good news to give people regarding the, the economy and how the war is going. And it's good news, and we've got an agreement, and the price of oil goes down. And then once the price of oil goes down about 10 or 12 bucks, Wednesday, Thursday, all of a sudden, oh, it's off. Oh, well, we're going to have to blockade the strait now and all of this. So now the price pops back up. And what people are saying is that him and his pals are just waiting for the price to drop, and then they're inside trading. They're inside trading by buying the oil futures up for the next 72 hours, and then they pump the good news. The price goes up. They directly manipulate it that way and fill their pockets full of money. And the whole reason for this whole war is because the US wants control of Iran's oil, and they want to make money short term to pay for the war effort. So this is why they keep jerking around the oil price, because it pays for the war. So I thought that is just about crazy enough to be possible. Anyway, that's what I do with my spare time. No, I'm not in South Mindanao, close to Cagayan de Oro, West Coast, 50 minutes from CDO. Okay. Yeah, well, I thought there would be more people down in that way. Cagayan de Oro, there's nobody there. We have an American living next door here in our apartment. He's next door, lives Filipina, and he's right there. And we've met a German fella. We've met, I can't remember his name right now, but we met this German fella. I haven't seen him for a year. We met a French guy. We never got together. Met him at the store. I met a fellow, there was Donald. We met Donald and his missus, and we spent a little time with those guys. They're cool. And there's Chris and Marcel, and we know them, and we spent time with them. And yeah.
And Alex.
And Alex, of course, yep. Alex visited us once as well in town in San Pablo. And he's a pretty cool guy too.
He's 6'5".
Yeah, 6'5" tall. It seems like the tall guys end up here. I don't know what it is. All the women in the West say they want a guy over 6 feet. And then there we are. And they say, oh, you're over 6 feet. Do you have $1 million? Oh, you don't have $1 million? Okay, next. And they're gone. It doesn't matter if you're 6 feet. Did you see the volcano there by you? You mean Tagaytay, or Tall volcano? Yeah. Tall was quiet while we were there. There was a small pyroclastic earthquake the day before, but nothing happened while we were there. It never does, unfortunately. So it was a pretty quiet trip. But yeah, we've been to Tall, and the view is amazing. You watch the video about our Starbucks in Tagaytay overlooking the Tall volcano. Like they have a Starbucks right on a cliff. Like you jump off there, you can almost parachute down to the lake. You know, you could certainly take a glider all the way to the lake from that Starbucks balcony. And it's quite a view. It's shocking. It's shocking. It was like seeing the pyramids for the first time. It was like walking on the moon. It was just I was just shocked. I had to stand out there for 10 minutes after I was done filming with my mouth hanging open. Just the view was just, yeah, like really worth. It was worth the 14-hour flight to come and see it. It really was. And to sit there and have some Starbucks coffee and a pastry, and just sit there and look through these giant windows in air-conditioned comfort and these leather couches, looking out at this beautiful scene. There's nothing else like it on Earth, anywhere, nowhere. Did you hear that Putin has offered military aid to Iran? Well, I think he's been giving military aid to Iran for some time. Um, Russia and China have both been helping Iran in the background with military satellites so they can see where the U.S. ships are when they're coming around. They can see the bases, so they know exactly, using very accurate Chinese versions of satellite mapping to send their little missiles into bases and stuff like that. This is why all of a sudden they're so accurate, not like the last time. So yeah, they're getting help from China. They're getting help from Russia, technically, for sure. I don't think Russia really wants to get involved in a two-front war. They already have Ukraine to deal with, so they don't want to do that. My big concern is well, well, 3 or 4 carriers are in the Gulf over there, plus their support fleet is there. If anything happened, if China decided that this would be a good idea while everybody was busy to start something over here with Taiwan, that they could get that accomplished without the U.S. causing too much trouble, because the U.S. already has its hands full there. And while they do have an additional fleet of carriers that could come over here, the problem is they're not here. And by the time that carrier group arrived, well, China would already be in Taiwan and well dug in, because it would take days to steam over here from San Diego, a week to get over here from San Diego. So the Chinese would have a whole week to fly in, take things apart, and take over some airstrips and be in place like a bug in a rug, and you have a hell of a time getting them out. Let's see, I'd go, Dan at B, 2106, I go back to Vancouver. I'd like to go back to Vancouver, visit Vancouver, although it's impossible to find somewhere cost-effective to stay. Any tips? Yeah, in Vancouver, I went home not last time, but the time before last. I wanted to visit a friend in Vancouver for a couple of days. So I went to an Airbnb. And Airbnbs there are a room that people let out in their basement, that kind of thing. Not that expensive. It was about $150 a day. It's not cheap, but for Vancouver, that's cheap. $100, $150 a day for Vancouver is cheap. So that's what I did. Other than that, I can't help you much. Vancouver is just plain expensive. Everything is. The housing market has spiraled them out of control on prices for everything. The demand for money in Vancouver is sky high. They should do a thing about inflation for every major city in Canada, not just the country. But you see, Vancouver would have an inflation rate that is just mind-blowing because of the housing costs and everything. Has affected everything else. Art Park Garden, tourism. The Philippines has to reform its ways to make the experience less painful. Going to a ferry terminal, having to stand in 4 or 5 lines to pay fees, not how tourism is conducted worldwide. Yeah, what perhaps they need to do is they need to have a tourist exclusive window, so that maybe they have you go 1 line and out to 3 or 4 windows that are just for tourists. Express lane or something, call it, I guess. I don't know, man. There's so many people here with no way to travel. That's one of the things here. If you go to a ferry, and there's lots and lots and lots of ferries, because there's 7,000 plus islands, 7,600 plus islands. 1/3 of them are inhabited, something like that. Only 1 in 3 is inhabited, but you have to have ferries going everywhere. So you need all of this variation to get people to where they're going, and you have to organize it. And because there's so many options, they need so many windows, and so many people, because there's so many places for them to go and come from, and it's just, it's an unfortunate part of the Philippines. Oh, noise. She's got to do this. Got to get it done. And anyways, that's what she said. And then after that, I couldn't believe the next thing that came out of the bartender's mouth. He was a dead man standing, let me tell you. Read the transcript. Anyway, yeah, the ferry system is tough. It's tough, man. If you're not used to it, once you've been here a couple of times, 3 times, you get used to it. You know what to expect. You know where to go. You know why things are happening the way they do. But initially, basically, you need a guide. When you come here to Manila, you need somebody that's going to wander around with you for 8 hours a day for the first 3 days, just to get your feet on the ground so you know what to do, what to expect, and how to handle basic things. It's not strange. It's not unfamiliar. It's just a little different. And until you get used to the differences, it's a bit tough and it's a little bit overwhelming sometimes. But like if you have a guide for 2 or 3 days, it's good. It's very helpful. That's what I would recommend. And those people exist in Manila. They exist. They'll come. They'll meet you at the restaurant. Basically, you pay them so much a day. You pay for their meals, and they'll show you around. They'll show you how to save money on transportation, what you should actually have to pay versus what you are getting scammed for by the taxi guys. Make sure they use the meter, not a set number, just use the meter kind of thing. Stuff like that. They'll show you the tricks that can be played on you as a tourist. They'll save you money, enough money perhaps to pay for most of them being there to help you. And they'll help get you organized fast. The fixers, as they call them. In the rest of Asia and the world, you get in one line and pay once. At the same time, the restructure needs to make sure those staff, extra 4 lines, get new jobs. No. Yeah, it's I haven't been to the rest of Asia, so I don't know. I just know what I've experienced here, and it can be a little hair raising at times. But I oh my gosh, look at that. Fresh. Check that. Look at that, guys. That's my girl. Thank you, Bay. With a sprig. Ooh. That's pretty good. Thank you, baby.
It's good.
Make King Hong Kong British again. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think the people in Hong Kong want that either. They don't want either solution, unfortunately. I don't think that's politics again. I don't know enough about it. I don't want to get involved in that too much. Taiwan should rule all of mainland China. Oh my goodness. Okay, Seaweed, that's cool. Tibet will be free. Dalai Lama will return to Chinese democracy by Guns N' Roses. All right. Nova.
Oh, hello, Nova.
Nova is a very, very good friend of Ashley's and mine, and she is here. Hello, Nova.
Hello.
Are you done? You can put your mic back if you want.
Yes.
Okay, she's still working. Good morning, Nova. Nova is in the video we just released about collecting the banana leaf. And you see there's a couple of ladies there when I'm panning up from the table full of food or panning down to it. And the 2 ladies are standing there waiting to get their supper or lunch. One of those ladies is Nova. The one on the left is Nova. So you're famous, Nova. Let's see. Dan IB agreed. 80% of income towards housing on average. Yep. It'll be that way in Canada too when the interest rates go back up. Filipino ferry fees and fares terrifying. It is. When I took the family for vacation, I didn't think it would cost that much. I underestimated my numbers big time. So that hurt. But yeah, it is expensive when you're traveling, especially if you like 5 people with you. It's expensive. Philippine tourism is down, way, way down. A lot of people simply don't have the money to fly halfway around the world to get to a beach. So what they will do instead is that they will go to Mexico or South America or someplace or Jamaica. Some of them, if they do fly over here, a lot of them, unfortunately, they'll go to Thailand or Malaysia, Cambodia, Vietnam, because they have better advertising, they have better transportation, they have better infrastructure, they have all of the advantages. So people are not going to come to the Philippines for what they perceive as a substandard experience when it costs so much money to get over here from the coast of Canada or the US. So I can logically see that. It's a shame, but it is what it is. People don't have money to just throw around anymore. They need to get a certain assurance that they're going to get something for their hard-earned coin. And if they are not sure they're going to get it in the Philippines, they will look elsewhere. So, but they're working on it here. I think big money has nowhere left to go but here. So it will come here. Industry will come here. We have zillions of ports. We have millions and millions of people to go to work in building cars and parts and things, manufacturing, excuse me. Philippines is the last one, the last man standing in Asia for cheap labor and stuff like that. So they will come here. It will happen. Yeah, they have to streamline. Let's see. Listerine 414. What was funny? I bet she can make a great halo halo. Andrea, halo halo? Oh yeah, Asley does good halo halo. Asley does great halo halo.
Here's your fries.
Oh, this thing fell apart. There we go. Thank you, baby. Homemade French fries from fresh potatoes. Asley takes care of me like $1,000,000. So yeah, I kind of need to buy her a house, guys. So, be a guy. So hit the like button. Get us exposure. If there's a hype button, I hear that hype is now working on my channel. So if you see a hype button next to the thumbs up, thumbs down on our videos, hit the hype button. You can do 3 hypes a week. And what it does is it gives us a little rocket fuel to get exposure. So help us by hitting the like button, leave a short comment. And if it says hype, whatever it is, I can't see the button myself, so I don't know what it is. If you see a hype button, just click it. It's all free stuff, and it helps the channel. Let's see. Do you have a motorcycle or car? Not yet. I want to get a tuk-tuk. I don't really want a car, but I do want a tuk-tuk. Tuk-tuk brand new is about $5,000, but that's down the road. I don't want to put Ashley and me on a small motorcycle. A small motorcycle is not powerful enough because we weigh too much combined. I'm 235, 240. Asley's 120, maybe 110. And you combine that and you put it on a 175cc motorcycle, you can't get anywhere very well. And I'm 6.5 feet tall, so I need real estate. I can't just sit on a small bike like most guys can. So that doesn't really work. But a tuk-tuk, that would work. One of these days I'll get to that.
I'll see.
Oh, delicious. Delicious.
I
Fresh
will
potato.
I will make a video content on Filipino sweet making a very good fries. You will love it, guys.
See,
And
sorry, babe, go ahead.
the ingredients I'm sure available in your country.
Yeah, ferry to Corone. I don't know if you can get to Mindoro. I'm sure you can get to Mindoro from Manila.
Mm.
But I can tell you this: Mindoro is nothing like Bohol. Mindoro is nothing like Corone or El Nido. It's not. So I mean, if you don't want to be you might be disappointed when you compare White Beach to a place like Mindoro. I mean, White Beach to a place like Mindanao, to a place like Bohol, to a place like Coron. White Beach will be a bit of a disappointment. White Beach is for regular folks.
But
The rich people go south.
no comparison. Just enjoy the place. When you like it, enjoy it. No comparison.
Yeah. It is inexpensive, I'll give it that. Um, hello with extra beans.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Bruce says when you hype button is up, there's no comment box. Is that true, Bruce? The hype button shows up and the comment box disappears. Okay. Well, that's them making the decision on that. I have zero control on the use or exposure of the hype button. It's completely beyond my control how they utilize it or don't. So if the hype button is there, hit that. If there's a comment, hit that.
It will help us.
Yeah, I didn't know that the hype button was in place of the comments. When the hype button is there, the comments disappear. So they can't comment if there's a hype button. Poutine. Asley hasn't made poutine yet. I've made her spaghetti, but I don't know how good I would be at poutine.
Poutine is potato, right?
With curds, cheese curds, and gravy.
Bake it.
Well, you could put cheese on and gravy. You could get gravy from 5 Star and just.
But
That's the way to cheat. You make the fries, or I'll even just buy the fries at the store, cheap, and then I'll come across the street to 5 Star Chicken and get some gravy. Then I'll come home. And when I'm home here, I'll use the cheese that I usually put on my pizza, and I'll put the cheese on, the gravy over top, and the fried fries on the bottom, and yeah, I'll make my own version of it using Filipino spices from 5 Star Chicken gravy.
I can make gravy. You like my gravy, right?
Oh,
I mean a gravy.
oh yeah. Got Duran? What is Duran? Babe? Oh, she's got brain freeze. She's got a brain freeze. You okay? Oh
When
yeah.
I got brain freeze, I just have to blow so the cold will go out.
She froze. She got a brain freeze. In the tropics, that's hard to do.
You don't get that in your country?
Oh yeah, we get it there, but it's harder to get it here because it's so.
Durian is a fruit. Oh, it's very good. It doesn't like durian. I like it. The yellow one is the best. It's the smell. Most people said the smell. They don't like the smell. Like it's not a good smell. But for me, I like the smell. For me, it's sweet smell. Maybe because I like durian.
There's a new one there. My Philippine American adventure. Hi guys.
Welcome.
He just retired from America last week. Now living in Alaminos.
Oh, that's close.
You're close. Yeah, you're not far away. Alaminos is like half an hour.
Welcome to our live. It's nice that you see our live today.
Welcome to, let's see, he's from America. Okay, my Philippine American exchange. Aluminios is like living in North Dakota,
I like
isn't it?
Sunny. Wait, wait, Alanis, wait.
Kamote
It's
fries.
far away. It's Pangasinan. It's
Oh,
north.
Pangasinan.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it's far away.
I thought he was
Like
close.
maybe 5 to 6 hours from here.
Yeah, we have a Alaminos close by here.
We have also same place, Aluminous. Yeah, close by in our place. I got Aluminous Laguna.
Sometimes you just gotta buy it. This is expensive here, more expensive than in Canada or the States, but sometimes you just gotta have Heinz. I wouldn't mind French's ketchup, but that's a Canadian experience. You don't get French's in the States, I don't think, which is a shame because if you guys like Heinz, you just might love French's ketchup. It's a Canadian brand. Oh, yeah. All right. Sour cream. Have you ever tasted sour cream?
Sour,
Sour cream.
I guess, but I guess it's too sour. I don't like too sour.
Yeah. Filipinos, they're into sweet, not sour too much.
Sweet and sour. Sweet and sour, yes. But when it's too much sour,
Yeah. Durian fruit. What vloggers do I watch? I watch all of them a little bit. I don't really subscribe to many. I watch the newer guys. I watch oh geez, what's his name? There's a guy. I can't remember his name now. One fella. He has a damaged back from a motorcycle wreck. He recently quit drinking. Maybe you guys know who I'm talking about. Help me out here. Oh, I see his face, but I can't remember the name of his channel. Anyway, I watch him a little bit. I don't watch the other channels a whole lot, but when they show up, what I see from the large channels is what they're doing now. What the title is in the next video. And I see everybody moves as a group with a theme for a week or 2 weeks. Then they all move to the next theme together, same title. See, they all do the same, cover the same thing. When I covered the thing about maybe not flying here, I saw somebody else do it and I thought that makes sense. I could do that. So I did copy a person's idea, but not what was in the video. And then right after I released my video, everybody was doing it. So, yeah. Yeah, Danny B. Some people get the hype button instead of the comment box, and some people don't. I think they're trying it out in different areas to see how it works. Yeah, north of Tarlac. No, you can buy Heinz ketchup here. It would cost more to ship it. You can buy Lay's potato chips, Heinz ketchup, Del Monte spaghetti sauce, Campbell's soups. Like, there's your chicken noodle, boys. You get it at just about any large chain grocery store. You have varying degrees of choice, but there's chicken noodle. You have Hunt's. You have the large chains here. You have what did I say was potato chips. Lay's potato chips. There may be a flavor you're not normally used to, but the basic flavors of Lay's potato chips is here, but it's expensive. Like what they charge in the US, they charge here. It's not any cheaper here. But here's something that'll shock you. Here's something that'll shock you. You guys that have YouTube and you get aggravated by the ads, so you think about going with the ad-free option and paying them a subscription every month. In US, you're paying $14.99, something like that. In Canada, you only pay $11.99. That should be surprising because our dollar is worth less than the US dollar. The price should be higher. Well, here in the Philippines, you're paying somewhere in the line of $2 or $3 a month for the same service. So yeah, it goes to show you how industry does these things. They charge people up the ass in the States and Canada and in Europe. They charge you way more than they have to, and then they come to a place like the Philippines and they charge way less. Way less, because nobody here will buy it at those ridiculous inflated prices. So yeah, you can get things here. Normally it's a lot cheaper, but Lay's potato chips, nope. Mmm. Mmm. Yeah, we've tried butter. What have we got in the fridge? I'll pull it out. Here's what we're running with right now. No, this is margarine. This is margarine, buttercup margarine, but there is.
There's another one.
It's the same. I
No,
bought.
it's different one.
Is it?
Yeah. That's
Baker's
the one we
Best.
got last time we went.
Now this is a margarine as well. Sorry.
Oh.
Yeah, they're both margarine. But I looked at the actual butter, and yeah, it's like 300 pesos for a brick instead of 60. So it's so much more money that's like, I don't know about that. I'd like to have butter though. It's a lot healthier for you than margarine, that's for sure. As far Danny B 2106 shipping a Balakabayan box, I will be shipping them back. I'm going to try and send back 2 or 3 of them while I'm in Canada, because in my line of work, there's a lot of things that people throw away that are clean, perfectly good condition, totally usable, and are just cast off. And they are still not due for the dump. So I will retrieve them before they get to the dump, and I will keep them for myself, and I will put them in the Bacalabayan box, or whatever you say it. It's hard for me to say it. Put it in the box, send them back here. That's what I'm going to do. So they'll be arriving. 1 or 2 will arrive before I return, and a 3rd or maybe even a 4th will arrive after I return here.
I think it's the door.
The door?
Yeah, because of the sand. So bright.
Oh, I get it. I get it. Ouch, 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 ouch. My hips are hurting. My hips are hurting because I have some testosterone, and which I take by a doctor's prescription. I take testosterone every week, and the stuff that I have, the last stuff that came that I'm using is not particularly good, and it's causing me. I think it's the carrier oil is grapeseed or something, and I'm not used to that. My body doesn't like it. So at the injection site, it's a little sore. That's all. The injection site is on the side of my hips, so it's a little painful, but not bad. Use duck player. Yeah, but if you have no ads on YouTube, then what happens is the guys don't make any money either. The YouTube knows when you're using a blocker, and while you watch the video, the guy who produces the video does not get that counting as a view, and so he doesn't get any revenue from that. So I understand not wanting to use, to not want to have this ads there. I get it, especially God, if you're watching on a television, it's worse. 30 seconds of ads on a television to watch a 1 minute video. You're watching 30 seconds of ads. So painful. But, it is what it is. They all went to Batanes. Who did?
I want to go to.
Asley wants to go to Batanes. Asley would like to go to Batanes. She wants to see the islands.
Yeah. They said it's like a small New Zealand. Little New Zealand. They call it the Batanes.
Let's see. Did you ever find real cow cream for your coffee? No. It's available, but we've never used it. I just use milk. Good old ordinary, as fat as I can get it, milk, not skimmed milk. 3%, that kind of thing. They don't call it 3% here. You kind of just gotta say that they have the most fat in our milk, and hopefully, you read the ingredients and hopefully that they're actually not lying. Starbucks had Tetra Pak cream for extra charge. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Donna B, I like Arla burger. It's 334 pesos, but I use it. Arla butter, 334 pesos, but I use it sparingly. Maybe we'll try some. There was a Magnolia Gold. Magnolia Gold, and it was like 300 pesos, something like that. So maybe I'll try one. Buying tiny Tetra Packs of UHT cow cream. Let's see. I bought Tetra Packs of real cow milk, New Zealand or Europe, SM Hypermart, and okay, with the SM Hypermart, we might be able to get it there. Hello, Tita Marie.
Hello, welcome, Tita Marie. Hello, Marie. How are you? Enjoy your vacation in Boracay.
Yeah.
She's in Boracay with her husband.
Yeah. YouTubers went to Batanes, becoming Filipino coolest. Commander Deota Selen, Genesis Lee, all in Batanes for the last month. Huh. Okay.
In Manila for 10 years.
Yeah. Hard to find coffee cream in the Philippines. I like the 18%. Yeah, I like that nice thick cream for my coffee. Do you like dry fish? She does. She does, but I'm not in. No.
No fish, no seafoods for him. I
Just milk cream.
understand
Yeah, you got to go to SM to basically get good selection on things. So everybody, if you haven't done it yet, please hit the like button. We remind people, touch the like button or touch the hype button or whatever's there. Thumbs up button, whatever.
Thank you, Marie.
And give us that little tweak so that we can get our video out to more people.
Yeah, please.
I adapted to drinking coffee black. Woo!
Hit the bottom like.
I don't know if I can drink black coffee. I have to have creamer in it, man. I have to. There's just something about it. It just doesn't taste right without creamer. I don't know why. I tried black with sugar, with extra sugar, with no sugar. It just.
I can drink with sugar and without sugar, black coffee and with coffee.
Do you want to turn that on?
Why?
You don't have it on. Hang on. I got it. There you go. You're up. Now you'll hear her better.
Sorry. So I can drink black coffee or with sugar, with milk or without milk. I'm okay.
Do you visit any coffee farms, cocoa farms, village Vanilla orchid farms. I'm interested in future farming. No, we have been to one place. What's it called? The Botanical Gardens of,
University?
no. On the
Ah,
mountain.
biodiversity
Yeah, what's it called?
farm. Biodiversity farm.
That's a general term. What's the name of this one?
It's in our YouTube.
Hmm.
Thank you, Tita Marie.
There is one here, but the name escapes me.
We're in CC's.
I'll find it. Just give me an hour. I'll find it.
I don't remember. I just remember biodiversity farm.
Maps. Okay.
Just look at your, YouTube.
St. Ambrose Biodiversity Farm. St. Ambrose Biodiversity Farm.
It's beautiful.
It's an incredible place up there. If you're ever in the area of San Pablo, Los Banos, even Santo Tomas or Lipa City, consider trying to go up there. It's quite a place. It really is. We've been there. We did a video about it. And predictably, the video went nowhere because our trip videos, people don't watch them. So we haven't really done much about going back there. But here's a photo that I will show you of the place. So that is the view. Come on, camera. From the top of the stairs, looking down to the valley.
Yeah.
You get a bike ride 90% of the way up. A trike ride 90% of the way up, and then you go up these stairs to the cathedral. There's a small cathedral at the top, and there's a place to eat lunch that's sitting there and whatnot. It's really a nice place. It's worth the trip.
Seaweed Hero wants to visit coffee farm, like cacao farm, vanilla orchid farms.
Yeah,
We have here coconut farms.
Yeah, it's all
A
coconuts
lot,
here.
all around.
Coffee would grow here good though. I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
coffee would grow here real well.
I saw some in the woods, coffee bean, coffee tree.
I think you need more regular rain though. So probably on the coastal mountains, it'd be better for coffee crops. Stuff like that.
I mean,
Oh, like all my ex, bitter and creamy, like all my ex-girlfriends. Yeah, well, yeah, my ex-wife was bitter, and she's probably still pretty creamy. I don't know. Anyway, I don't talk to her a hell of a lot anymore, so not a big deal. Drink black coffee iced helps you adapt to the taste. That's not a bad idea.
the black coffee.
I'm a handsome FM.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
yeah, my handsome fan.
She doesn't find me very handsome when I'm walking around scratching my butt, farting and belching in the morning. I'm not very handsome then. I'm pretty like, eh.
Yeah, the first time I saw, we met in the airport, I was attracted. He's handsome in pink, nice nose.
Oh yeah, I was pink. I had no tan. No tan at all.
No tan. Now it's like a Filipino.
I was glowing like a huge erect penis, standing there pink and majestic in the parking lot, waiting for them to find me. Oh, God. Yeah, I was pink and as green as could be. The oldest church in the Philippines not rebuilt is a smaller church next to the National Cathedral. Yeah,
We have seen that.
yeah, we've seen them both. They had a wedding at the cathedral that day, and I took a few photos of the wedding as she was walking up the aisle. It must have took her 20 minutes to get to the church, to the pews, past the pews to the minister. That just was a long walk, man. And she walked up there, and then we left there, and we saw that church you're talking about. I believe the oldest unrestored, next to smaller place, very nice, and they were having a wedding inside, but you could not go inside if you were not on the wedding party. So, Buko Farms, Buko Gatos
Buko
in your
gatas.
coffee.
Oh, we haven't tried that buko gatas in coffee. Buko, but he doesn't like.
No, I'm not into Buko too
He's
much.
not into buko, but
No, there's
maybe
nothing wrong with it. I would drink it if I didn't have anything
Buko
else, but
gatas.
it doesn't do too much for me.
Mm.
You can tell it's full of electrolytes, and I have heard that in emergencies it can be used as a alternative to
To dextrose.
if you have somebody in a car accident and you have to put a drip on them to help to get the blood up, the plasma, you can use Buko juice as a replacement for plasma in an emergency. They did this in World War II a lot. They didn't have plasma, so they used the Buko juice. And it worked, saved people's lives. So straight to the bloodstream. And it worked. So yeah, it's useful, definitely. So folks, anybody have any questions about anything Philippines or any opinion about what's going on, world events right now, cost of living here, stuff like that? Let's see. I saw that in Jackie Chan's Who I Am rally scene. Yeah. Yeah, it can be used. It was used by a lot of people in World War II to save. History in your little area. Yeah. In Los Banos, there was a large university, and it had a lot of American nurses and stuff working there, and educators and stuff. And they were all rounded up. They didn't get rescued. They were rounded up and put in a prison camp there. There were a lot of very horrific crimes that were done in Intramuros during the attack in '45, where the Americans took the property back. The Chinese or Japanese were seen to be losing. They knew it was hopeless, and so they started doing all kinds of things you don't want to describe to people. So yeah, you can see in Bay, there's a church there, and chunks of the church have been replaced where the Shermans put rounds through the church to get to the Japanese hiding inside. So you can see the places where they fixed up the front wall of the church, and they were firing from the street. Where you're riding, where you're standing, they were shooting at this church, about 500 feet, 300 feet, and putting large holes in the church. And you can see where it's been patched up, where the holes went, the rounds went. You can imagine the poor Japanese guys running around in there trying to save themselves. That must have been an interesting day. What? Balut, then day 2 balut, then day 3. No. There'll be no balut, thank you. No, I don't want balut. I cannot eat somebody's embryo. No, I can't do that. It's hard enough for me to eat an egg. I try not to think about where it comes from. I'm a little whiny that way.
I ate balut sometimes. I didn't tell you.
Yeah, there was a lot of World War II history. Not so much here, but up in Los Banos and Bay area. Yeah, quite a bit. You can look it up. There's video up there about a big rescue. The Americans did this big rescue to get to rescue the people from the prisoner of war camp,
Yeah,
Americans from there
in Los
in Los
Banos.
Banos. That's on YouTube. It's pretty interesting.
My mother witnessed some bad scene.
Atrocities. Yeah, her mother was a young girl in World War II, and she witnessed some of the atrocities that were done.
Like a family of there was a doctor, and they burned the house, the whole family inside the house.
Inside the house. And if they came out, they would just get shot. So, yeah. A crazy beef eater. I love beef. I love beef. I haven't eaten too much beef here yet, but I know it's cheaper here. Bone chuck is $5 a pound, and in Canada it's like 20 or 30 bucks a pound. Bone chuck, I think it's called bone chuck steak. I can't remember. That doesn't sound right. It's on my phone, but you guys are using my phone right now, so I can't look it up. Sorry. But I priced it out and I compared the prices to Canada for this cut of steak. Here it was $5 a pound, and cheaper than hamburger meat is in Canada. And in Canada, the same cut of steak, depending on where you buy it, was anywhere from $23 a kilo, so that's just under $12 a pound, on up to $80 a kilo, $40 a pound for the same cut of beef, depending on the quality of the cut and where you bought it. So, yeah, and the prices here are so much less for everything. I mean, our apartment here, it's a little smaller than a typical apartment in Canada. Let's say you got a 2 or 3 story walk up built in the 1960s. Okay, there's no elevator, you walk up the stairs kind of thing. It's less expensive than most places. Even that place is going to be easily way past $1,000 a month, probably closer to 12 to 15 to 1,800, depending on which city you're in. Here, it cost me 140, 145 a month, depending on the dollar, where it is today. That's it. My steak is $5 a pound. My hamburger is $2.50 a pound. Everything is cheap here except Lay's chips and American food products, which you pay American products for American food products here. They don't drop the prices here for this stuff. They do not. Chicken noodles, $2 a can here. The locals don't buy it. Just us crazy Americans, Canadians. Potato chips, $3.60 for a small bag, $7 for a big bag. And for a personal bag, like just a little tiny bag, you're still paying like $1.25 American for that little bag, but there's only this much at the bottom. It's chips. You need this little amount of chips in the bottom. That's it. You got a bag, it's like this. There's chips at the bottom, like that. It's crazy. Anyway. My wife is Filipino. I enjoy her stories of growing up. Asley must keep the entertainment. Yes, she tells me a whole lot. She told me some pretty wild tales about the history of San Pablo or not San Pablo so much, but Los Banos. She
Yeah.
knows all about Los Banos.
I told her, I told him some of the stories when I was a little girl or growing up, but not all. But yeah, you're right. I have very nice
Memories?
when I was little girl up until when I'm a teenager and until I'm working. Yeah, I have a nice past with my family.
Yeah. She had a great family. And Asley lost a couple of members of her family to early. She can get into that if she wants to, but she lost a sister and 2 brothers.
No, 2 sisters. My eldest sister,
2 sisters
when
and a
she
brother.
was 62, and my other sister when she was 58, and my youngest brother when he was 54. And it was like few months interval.
Yeah.
It's not years, so it's really. I don't want really to talk about it because it still hurts.
Yeah, she lost half her family. So there we
My
go.
my mother, and it's very close, not a long, long interval. My mother, my sister, my other sister, my youngest brother, and then my nephew during the pandemic.
Yeah.
So
All right. Well, folks, it's coming up on the 2-hour mark here, and we're going to get ready to shut it down. So if you have anything that you want to eat sardines, she loves them probably, but I'll pass.
What's this?
Uh,
Oh yeah, I love sardines with leafy vegetables.
My wife lost 2 brothers at 50, just poor health, not taking care of themselves. Yeah, this, we have talked about what happened to her sisters and to her brother. It was, in a couple of cases, unavoidable, I guess. She doesn't want to go into it. I won't go into it, but it wasn't due to poor health condition or poor health choices. No. Far be it from her family. Her parents fed them very healthy foods. Their parents were extreme, especially her father was extremely a health conscious guy. This guy banged around town on a 10-speed racing bike. In his 80s, he had a 6-pack. You know, her father had
70s. He died 72. Sorry, he died in 72. So in his 70s, not
in his
80s.
70s. Sorry,
6 packs. Yeah.
Your mother lived to be 83.
Yeah, my mother 82.
So I mean, the guy was like 70 years old, and he still had a 6-pack, and probably I would imagine legs. They're just like, you know, like rock iron, because the man would bang through town on his on his bike, and he was into competing, man. He would go. And he was a hard worker, and her mother was an extremely good chef and conscious of food and what it was and how it would be best served and things like this, and what was healthy and what was not. So there wasn't a problem with that. It was just unfortunate circumstances that occurred.
My father died from accident.
Yeah.
Yeah, my mother is 82, but we have we have more cancer cells.
Yeah. Well, hopefully that isn't an issue, babe.
I hope it's not for me.
Okay, good night, Andrea. We'll see you guys at the towards the end of April. I should be up to see Mom and stuff around the 25th, I hope. All right. Sardines are awesome. I would eat them breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Oil, mustard, tomato. Oh,
I love the smell and the taste. I like
spaghetti.
I like spaghetti with sardines. It's really yummy. I'm not doing it because he doesn't eat fish.
I'm gonna poke my eyes out here.
I like, especially in oil, Spanish oil, sardines in Spanish oil. Oh, lovely.
Did your mom ever make mung bean soup?
Oh yeah, that's my favorite.
Yeah.
Actually, I was talking with Marisa, and he said she will make her son a mung bean soup, mungo soup. So yesterday, that's my dish, mungo.
Right.
Yeah, I love that. And my youngest brother, it's lovely.
Okay, well, I will probably pass. I would try mungo soup, but like her mom and dad, they ran 3 restaurants at the university. So they were very much into how to make good food and good meals, and she was raised by great parents, and she has a great attitude about things, and she has a great outlook on things, and she's just positive and optimistic as a habit. So this is good. I like that, because I needed help with that when I arrived.
Said the good PPL always die fast. That's why I want. I don't want to die fast.
Asley's not going to die. If anything happens to Asley, I'll be having her fired off to Canada to be taken care of there. I'll find a way. Fast as much as you can, skip meals, eat bitter foods and citrus, seeds of apples, etc. B17, vitamin C. Yep. We've got B vitamins and C vitamins.
Bitter.
And D.
foods. Bitter gourd. I love bitter gourd too.
Apricot seeds, I don't think they grow there. Apricots? I don't think so. I'm not sure. It could be incorrect. Everything seems to grow here. They grow corn here. They grow.
Apricot.
Well, if you
Apricot.
go up to Tagatai on the top of the mountain there, above the lake, there are fir trees. The kinds you see in the mountains of Canada. There are fir trees. Well, maybe the coastal range of BC, but there are fir trees up there.
Very slow.
If you look outside my house on a given morning, you'll see like 100 sparrows. Sparrows. They look almost identical to our sparrows, flying around doing what sparrows do. That surprised me.
Apricot
Okay, good night,
seeds
Bruce.
are the almond shaped seeds
Stress is
found
the worst
inside the
killer.
fruit.
People do all the right things but still get cancer.
Not familiar.
I don't know why everybody in North America is not dead from stress right now. The cost of everything going up, the political infighting in our country and the US, wars that could become world wars if China and Russia get involved. It's stress, period. It's a stress machine. When I moved to the Philippines, and you can ask this anybody that's ever been to the Philippines, you get off the plane and in like 30 minutes, you suddenly feel like once you're out of the airport and you've got to your hotel and you're sitting in the restaurant and it's just, there's something about the place, your stress just evaporates, just starts to evaporate. And then a couple of days before you're due to return to Canada, you're chewing your nails because you don't want to go back to it. You can't put your finger on it, but you know there's something back there you don't want to be a part of anymore. And that's me. So.
Trees.
Okay, night, Bruce.
Good night, Bruce.
Sleep in full darkness. Yep, we do. We have the windows open.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Asley loves green tea. Asley actually gathers leaves right outside to make tea.
Yeah.
To make
Like
tea.
mango leaves, guyabano leaves. What's this? Avocado leaves, guava leaves, malunggay, moringa leaves.
We're going to do a video about Asley showing us how to find these leaves, how to prepare the tea and stuff like that. And we're going to do videos about things she can find. She can even find coffee out there in the back 40. She can find actual coffee beans, and you just bring them back and crush them up and cook them, or make tea or coffee out of them.
But it needs more beans.
Yeah, there's not enough.
Coffee, not enough.
There's not enough beans, but there are some wild ones growing back here. Filipino partner grew up sleeping on a thin madam living before Zoom. She is more positive and happy than me. Yeah. You learn to love day-to-day life. Whereas in America, we've learned to hate day-to-day life because day-to-day life is not enough of a reward from what you have to do to get it. Like the hoops you have to jump through to get enough credit to get a house, to be able to get a good job, the college degrees and stuff you need, and the fighting to get the first job from college, and then fighting to show that you're capable so you can get another good paying job after that, the fighting to get the car loan, the fighting with everything. Everything is a battle in the US and in Canada. It's all a fucking battle. And then you're 60 years old and you finally got to where you wanted to be in life, and you look around and you're like, okay, now what? And you suddenly realize you've been conned. You've been conned. You're paying $1,000 a month for your car insurance now. You're paying $1,000 a month for your truck payment. You're paying $3,000 a month for your house. Certainly, if you include the land taxes, you're paying that. You've got the insurance on your house. You've got the maintenance bills. You got the kids' college fund. You've got everything. It never stops. And at some point, you go, "What the hell am I doing?" Myself, I simply got kicked out of the game by a bad divorce. I got kicked out of the game. Boom. I should send her a thank you letter because it opened my eyes to what you can do with your life besides clock punching in and paying. The money comes in, the money goes out, the money comes in, the money goes out, the money comes in, the money goes out. It's like a cow in a field and they put a bucket under your ass to catch the shit. And that's what you're there for. They want your shit. Because the money goes into you and it comes right back out of you. Taxes, payments, interest rate, payments, bills. Never ends. You're like a cow in a field, crapping in a bucket. They want your crap, your magical crap. And that's how they get by. Anyway. Philippines is top as much to teach me about attitude and basic happiness. Yeah, just don't value things that they value in the West, you'll be fine. Just stop valuing things that people value in the West. They're all being conned. They're all being conned. They're being led around like a goat on a rope. They don't even know it. The health benefits. Yeah, we want to do this. Asley is a little worried about suggesting medicinal plants because, well, if she's incorrect, then it could be a problem for her. So she doesn't really want to say, take this leaf and eat it. But basic things like there's a leaf out there that's very, very rough that people used to use before they had scrubbies to scrub out pots and pans, stuff like that. What makes a good tea leaf? Things like that are okay, I think.
Yeah, I think I will do that when he is in Canada. I have some time to research also more about the benefits. And also, please visit my Filipino Sweet, what's this? Link. Filipino Sweet link. I have some shorts, videos, and please try to read the description because mostly I put there some life lessons that you will be interested.
And here's what Danny was saying. Tears up and going back to Canada. I don't tear up. I just go, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want a quick reminder of what people are like back in Canada, what they're like, how tight they are twisted, look for places like Canada Confessions, Bad Drivers Canada, things like that on Facebook, and see the comments in there, or something about the politics in Canada on Facebook. Any join a conservative chat room on Facebook, or join a conservative page, or our Tory page, or not Tory page, a liberal page, and see the vitriol that's being thrown around, and the attitude of people and the language they're using, and how short-tempered they are, and how it's breathtaking to me. When I go back there, I just have to walk around like this, man. I just pay no mind to anybody or anything. Do my 6 months and I'm out of there. I'm out of there. You can feel the stress as soon as you get into the public. You can feel it. It's constant, low-level, vibratory hum of impending doom that hangs over every person there, it feels like. Gundi, malunggay, spinach, lettuce, choy.
I didn't see lagundi here. Excuse me, sorry. Spinach. I'm planning to plant spinach.
When I talked about testosterone on the channel, I did say that, you have to clearly state that you're not a doctor, you're not giving advice. This is just information from my own personal history. You can talk about your own history regarding medicines or something like that, but you cannot recommend it or not recommend it, is it?
Yeah.
You can't go over the deep end and say, it'll save your life and make everything just fantastic. You won't. Testosterone, all guys who are over 45 or 40, when you get to When you get into the doctor to do your yearly exam, you got to force him to do it, but you do it, man. You force him to do a full blood workup and you have your testosterone levels checked. You're free, you're full. You see what your sexual hormone binding globulin number is. Buddy's backing up his truck outside. That's why he's tooting the horn. And you should get your testosterone levels, a full hormone check done. And then watch the doctor squirm. No, I don't want to give you testosterone. Let's try these other things first. Well, he'll do that. I've been taking testosterone weekly for 9 years now. I have had zero ill effects. None. Nothing. Zero. It's kept me healthy, alert, positive. I'm 63 years old. I don't feel it. Most people say I don't look it. I don't feel like it. My attitude is not 63. I feel like I'm 39. Most of the time, I feel 39. I feel young. I go out there, throw a basketball around. I'm 63. It doesn't bother me. It's no effort. I just enjoy doing it. Because I kept my testosterone numbers up where they should be, so my body stays healthy like it should. As a younger man's body. Now, it won't save you, it won't get you to 100, but it'll keep you healthy longer into old age before the whole thing just becomes too heavy for your system to handle anymore and you go down the drain. But you don't need to do the slow slide into old age. You can stay healthy well into your late 70s and 80s before the fall off. You don't have to start falling off at 54 years old. You don't have to do that. Get checked. Get your numbers checked at your doctor. And if he doesn't want to do it, find a sports medicine place that will do it. A lot of doctors won't touch it. She's got to go. Nova's going.
The bean protocol. Eating beans.
Yeah, beans. Beans do. Beans are full of magnesium. Magnesium is necessary for protein to do its work. So magnesium and the proteins build bone structure, cartilage, muscles, bone health, stuff like that. So magnesium is especially important for musculature growth or repair while you sleep. So beans are full of that, and it's good for that. So there's a direct correlation between a lack of testosterone per individual and getting diabetes, being diabetic. If you're diabetic, you are low in testosterone. There is a direct correlation. You cannot have a healthy amount of testosterone in your system almost without exception. You cannot have a healthy amount of testosterone in your system and be diabetic. It's literally impossible. Almost impossible. There are studies that have been done by big British medical associations. We're not talking about some little dinky dink thing done in a gym, where they gave 100 guys testosterone for 10 years, and they gave 100 guys sugar water for 10 years, telling them, somebody was getting tests, somebody wasn't, and then we watched the effects. In the 10 years that followed, the 100 guys that got testosterone shots had a zero incidence of heart health issues. No little tremors, no heart palpitations, no pain, no heart attacks, no heart disease, none of that. The guys who did not get the testosterone, all of them had some form of problems with the heart circulatory systems. All of them over 10 years declined in health, whereas the guys who got the testosterone did not. That's an actual, you can look it up. It's on the internet. And it is a official British medical journal. It's not some bullshit place on the internet. Basketball in Philippines originally for girls only.
I didn't know that.
Well, that's good because they're better at it than we are. Hey, probably same with low thyroid. It's mostly a woman's problem. They say to avoid goitrogens, which are cruciferous energies. Yeah, boost test.
With low thyroid.
Um,
The woman's problem. Oh, yeah. Woman's problem, a thyroid.
yeah,
Thyroid.
you need to get your thyroid puts out what is it called? I can't remember the term. It puts out a chemical. Much like your furnace will put out a signal like your room will put a signal out to a furnace when it's too cold in the room to make the furnace come on to raise the temperature in the room. There's a luteinizing hormone released by your pituitary gland. The luteinizing hormone sends out a chemical message in the bloodstream to the gonads to tell them to produce testosterone. When there's sufficient mixture of testosterone in the bloodstream, this chemical signal ceases to be received, like it stops being issued by the thyroid, and then you have reached your normal level of testosterone at that point, or whatever is considered normal by your thyroid, depending on the health of your thyroid. If your thyroid is in bad condition, it has a tumor within it or something, it can cause it to produce too much signaling or too little or none. So yeah, anyway, you guys look it up. Research testosterone. I've been doing it for 9 years and maybe 10 years here, and I've had zero issues. Nothing. I've had no problems. My blood pressure has not gone crazy. My red blood cell count is high normal. My blood pressure is fine. I'm fine. I'm good. Anyway, we're gonna probably shut it off here. It's 2 minutes 15, and we gotta go.
Iodine.
There was iodine in the air and
yeah.
getting all that vitamin D and constantly sweat out your toxins. Yes, sweating out the toxins is great here. I'm always concerned that I must smell because I'm dripping I'm leaking like a sieve, right? And Ashley goes, "No, you don't smell." Okay, great.
And also, I know you can get iodine from seashells food like mussel shell. That's why I like that. I like seafood shell.
Yeah, when you stop taking tea, it depends. Seaweed Hero, if you give testosterone a 90-day try, you can stop again. It's fine. It's no problem. Your body will start taking over the proper function of producing its own again. It's when you get past a 1-year window, something like that, if you decide to change your mind, it's too late. You do have to take this stuff because your nuts turn to raisins. The factory shut down, your body reabsorbs them. So your little cadoodles, your little balloons turn into raisins. Your grapes become raisins, and they don't work anymore. They don't produce testosterone. You can continue to take the luteinizing hormone in a prescription dose from your doctor to keep that from happening so that the body keeps producing its own as well. Some guys prefer doing that over just getting the shots. That's some conversation you have to have with your doctor. You can take the luteinizing hormone, HTH, I think it's called, and it'll tell your body to keep producing from your testicles its own amount of hormones. But if it's insufficient, some doctors like to just try that first to try to tickle the little guys into working harder, because you're up here, your thyroid may not be producing enough signaling agent to make them work properly. That could be the problem. So yeah, but it all comes to the same thing. If you don't get enough, you're going to get chubby, you're going to get old, you're going to get tired, your joint health will go away, your energy levels will crash, you won't want to do anything, you'll sit on the couch, you'll watch sports, you'll eat Doritos, and you'll die of a fucking heart attack before you turn 65. So, it's your choice. Anyway. There's a website, there's if you go on YouTube, there's a guy called Ask the Doctor. Type into your YouTube search box testosterone, Ask the Doctor, and you'll see this big burly guy in a medical outfit, And he is a doctor. He's an official sports medicine guy in California. And he will explain everything you need to know about it. How it happens to men, what you can do about it, how it affects them, what you should be feeling if you think you have a problem. What are the what is the term I'm looking for? Anyway, watch the videos. He's pretty good, and he will explain it to you in layman's terms so you can understand it well, and he gets into detail so you really have a firm grounding. So when you go to your doctor, you can explain it to him. Most doctors, they know nothing about it. They'll give women a whole handful of pills when they hit the change. Oh, that's okay. Here you go. Take these pills. You'll be fine. Men, they just tell us, oh, it's part of aging, Mr. Berkowitz. You can't do anything about it. Just suck it up. Next. Explain that to me, you know? Anyway, we're going to go. We got to go. We got things to do today, and it's 2:20 here. So, thank you guys.
Thank you so much for staying with us,
Yes.
for the live chat.
And thank you for the questions. Thank you for the inquiries. Thank you for the curiosities. Thank you for your support.
Yes, very
Please
much.
smash the like button.
Don't forget to like before you go.
Smash like, smash hype. Leave a note if you can't. If there's no
Yeah.
hype button, leave a comment, something. We appreciate it. It really helps get our channel out there so we can get more subscribers, so we can be more successful, so I can get Asley into her little house. Okay, that's all for now.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Very much.
You guys are great. We'll see you guys next week.
Have a good night's sleep and stay happy, guys.
Yeah, we're not 100% positive of a live next week because that is the same day that I have to go and fly.
Oh.
So back to Canada. So we may do a short live for 30 minutes in the hotel, but not as usually at the place here because we won't be here. We'll be in Manila. Anyway, that's it for now. We'll talk to you guys probably next week, and we'll talk to you then. See ya. Bye for now.
Bye for now. God bless everyone.
Bye-bye.
God bless. Take care.